Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree from With Love Bree, and today I am hopping on to do a design team project. This is going to be a Mother's Day card for my mom, so I am going to show you guys what I'm going to make for my mom. Alright, so anyway, you know what, I just realized I didn't pull my sequins that I want to use and buttons, so let me go ahead and grab those really fast, but I'm going to go ahead and go over everything that I am using today so that way you guys know exactly what I'm using. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my haul video with buttons galore and more, I will make sure to link that down below. But I am planning on using possibly some of the marshmallow. I think this is Heart of Atlantis. So I'm just pulling from here what I think I'm going to use. These aren't things that I am going to use for sure. But as you can see, there's quite a bit. Okay, so I have this blush in a tin, Heart of Atlantis, marshmallow, crystal hearts, and then I have the jewels in pink AB, transparent, aquamarine, and white AB, and then the bohemian button basics. But like I said, I will have the haul video linked down below so that way you guys can see those a little bit more in depth. Okay, so this is my card base. I am hoping to use this skin tone 110-pound cardstock. This is from Michaels, and I'm hoping to use this as my base for my card. Alright, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to do just a standard A2 size card, or actually, I think I'm actually going to do a 5 by 5. So I'm going to cut this down. And we'll do a 5.5-inch card. And this is a little bit longer than 11, so I'm just gonna get rid of some. Oh, actually, yeah, it's a little crooked here. So Mother's Day, from when I'm recording this, is still quite a bit of ways, but for the design team projects, we do send these in a little bit early, which is not a bad thing because then at least I know I'm going to be on time having this out. Okay, and then I'm going to score this at 5.5. And I think alright, so there's the card base. Again, 5.5-inch square. And the collection that I'm planning on using is this With Love Frank Garcia paper, and the coordinating journaling note cards in the 3x4 size, the ephemera, puffy stickers, and chipboard stickers. And I am going to look through the paper pad. I actually don't have, so this paper is actually Valentine's Day themed, but I just thought it was elegant enough to be a Mother's Day like pattern paper. So for my base, I love the Prima paper because it comes with a bunch and the paper pad. I have a couple of the 12 by 12 sheets, but I think I'm just gonna go for the 6 by 6. And I'm gonna use this one. And sorry if it's messy, I did not clean up, which I probably should have. I don't know if I definitely want like this floral pattern in the back, so I'm gonna try to trim this down to size. I'm gonna trim it to 5 1/4 to give it a 1/8 of an inch border. Either that, or I'm gonna start off with by cutting this down to 5 3/8 of an inch square. I'm gonna cut off what I feel like I want first, and then line this up. I kind of want this. And I don't know if I want top folding or side. I think we'll do a side fold. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have this show. So, okay, so this is 5 3/8 square. That's cool with me. Okay. And because of how nice or like elegant this paper is, and it does have like some stitching elements on here, or like sewing elements, I'm gonna go ahead and sew around the border of this, but I am going to add some like lace. I did have some stuff pulled out from before I moved, which was last year, and it's been sitting at my desk because I had it in the organizer that I had on my desk and I never put it away. So I put it in this box. This is one of my new organizing boxes. If you guys follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you saw that I showed a video of my room, and this is something I literally just added. And I was saying that my room does not ever stay the same. I always have new organization or whatever, and this is one of them. So I did pull some from my drawers, some paper flowers. These trims were already in a organizer on my desk, and I just stuck them in this box. It was for the Marigold collection, and if you guys remember, that was last year. So I'm going to try to use them on this card. However, I don't think this color will match very well. Yeah, I don't think this will, but this one for sure. And I did actually, let me set all this to the side. I used this die from, I believe it's KS Craft. I've had it for so long. It's a photo corner die, and I die cut the little photo corners that have the hearts, and it's a scallop, and I was planning on using that here. So something like this. Yeah. So I'm gonna glue all those, and then I'm gonna stitch this as well before I glue them. I'm gonna go through the ephemera and see if I want to use any of these. Oops, no, forgot those came out. Okay. Like I said, this is like more like love theme, but I'm pretty sure there's stuff in here that we could use. Okay, so what is this? Let's see what's in here. Just want to do some kind of like a cluster of embellishments. Ooh, this one's cute. Just adds, this ephemera piece has a little bit of purple in it, and my mom, her favorite color is purple. So I think I'll do that. My mom does gardens, so I think all the flowers are perfect. There are chipboard as well. I think I might just use the hearts on the chipboard. And then for journaling cards, let's see what we got. I'm literally just flipping through these real quick. The backs of these are all the same, so I'm not going to worry about that, just this part. Very lovey themed, but I basically just need something for like a layer. I know that's just kind of a lot, but let's see. I kind of like how it's peeking the word "with love." I don't know if you guys can see. Just this "with love" on there. My thumbnail broke and it's like the weirdest thing. I haven't been able to get my nails done, so they've been looking kind of raunchy. Let's see, I think I actually kind of like that. I'll probably add some stitching to, I don't know which one I'll add stitching to, or if I will add any at all. But anyway, okay, so now that I have that figured out, I think I'm gonna have this go on here. Oh yeah, I think I'll have it like this. So I'm just gonna cut this. And I think I'm gonna do 2 of those. I'm gonna cut this one shorter. It's kind of the same, but let's see. So I think I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to add some flowers. So let's see, these are Prima flowers. I actually, mainly these in here are all Prima. I don't really have any other flowers unless it's like Hobby Lobby, but definitely Prima is a top pick for me. This one's really pretty. Do remove the green, so when I actually organize my flowers, I do remove the greenery from it. It has green in it, so I have to like remove them. That's cute like that. I don't want to put too many flowers. I know how I can get when it comes down to adding flowers. Kalea loves to open this drawer. I still haven't gotten my little like child proofing so when she's in here, which is very rare, she'll open up my drawer, but I don't have any tools where she can reach it. It's all on my desk. So I think I'll have it like that. I was gonna add some blue, but honestly I don't have any blue in here. I just feel like I don't think I need it. It does add a little bit of color though. And then we'll go for the buttons. I know for the jewels and stuff I'm just gonna scatter them around. For the buttons, I think I'm going to use some pink. I I just feel like all these go well with it. So let's see, I think I need something smaller. I definitely recommend this Bohemian one if you use pinks and blues a lot. Definitely a great set. I might not use any of the sequins. We'll see. I might scatter some though, you know, I usually do that. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and do some stitching. I think I'm honestly just going to stitch around the border of this layering piece, and then I'm gonna stitch down the actual trim, and then that's it. Everything else is just gonna be as is. This down first, and I'm just gonna do a probably do a zigzag stitch on here. I'm gonna do a straight stitch. I'm probably gonna do 2 stitches around, if that makes sense. Yeah, we'll do a side folding card. Okay, so I'll be right back, and then we'll put this card together. Alright guys, so I don't know if y'all can see, but I did a like kind of like a wavy stitch around the second time. The first time I just went around straight, and then the second time I did do a wavy line all around, so I don't know if you guys can see, and it's not perfect, but I didn't want it to be, so I was just running it through my machine and kind of waving my paper around. And then I did actually sew down the lace as well. So that's how the stitching looks. So now I'm gonna glue this down here. I'm gonna leave the thread on here, and then I'm just gonna trim off what I don't want. And I just don't know if I want to pop this up. I think I'm just gonna put it down flat, since I am going to have flowers and stuff on here. So I am actually going to use some ATG for the thread. Okay, and then I'm going to use some liquid glue for, I haven't made anything in a while. I hope this isn't dried up. Oh no, it's not. So I'm just going to add some liquid glue. I'm going to add liquid glue on top of the ATG as well. Okay. So, oh, my fingers all up in the glue. Okay, so here is the base of the card. Now I'm going to focus on the layers. So I'm going to start off by putting this one on flat. I'm just going to use some ATG. A little bit higher. Okay, I think I was going to use like foam sheets, but I think I'm just going to use my foam tape. Let's start off with this. if it's too late to pull these off. Ooh, getting pretty lucky here. I think I'm just gonna pop up this one. It's a good thing I didn't press down these pieces of foam. It's okay. It's for my mom. She'd understand. Okay, so yeah, just think that, like, because I'm gonna have the flowers and stuff, I don't want it to be too raised. Alright, we'll do that. So I'm just gonna place that down. And I'm gonna raise the edges. And you guys, I just remembered that I had my photo corners that I wanted to use so bad. I wonder if I could just put them on this piece. It would look weird. Yeah, no. Well, I guess we're not using photo corners today. That was kind of messed up of me to do because I was so excited to use it. I haven't used that dye yet. Okay. Been trying to use up my dyes because I have so many I forgot about. And I just keep buying more. I should have distressed this, but it's okay. Just do that. Okay. So I'm just going to take off the backings on here. I'm going to put this lower. It was going to be higher, but put it lower. And I'm going to pop this up too. So I think I just need here. And in case you guys are wondering what this is, it's just literally my foam adhesive. When I moved last year, I had my foam adhesive all cut up, and I didn't want to carry that around, so I made literally a dispenser for my foam adhesive. I used, this is Garden Party, but I had another one and it got ruined during the move. Like I said, I was crafting when while everything was packed up, so I had to find a way where I didn't have to have so much supplies running around everywhere. So I used just a piece of white cardstock to make one, and then I made one recently to refresh it with the Garden Party collection, since I'll be using that one soon, that collection soon. If you guys want to know how to make it, it's really easy. I can definitely do a tutorial. If you guys love the 99-cent store or Dollar Tree foam adhesive, that's what that holds. You can use you can even get the roll from Hobby Lobby. It's just cheaper to get it from obviously the 99-cent store and Dollar Tree or $1.25 store. So if you guys would like to know how to make it, I can do a tutorial. I thought it was going to be more of like a temporary thing, but I actually love it more than what I used to do. When it comes down to like bringing this along with me, it's better than having a bunch of pieces of foam, because once that falls, you're just carrying literally, or you're trying to clean up foam rectangles. That's annoying. So that's what I did there. And I realized I didn't put any foam or hot glue on there, but it seems like it's sticking pretty well. I'm just going to put it on here though. Okay, so cute. there are all the layers, and then I have some flowers. So I'm just going to glue this one down. And it is covering up such a beautiful feeling a little bit, but that's fine. Then I have the pink one. Alright, and then now for the buttons, I'm gonna scatter these around. Got really quiet there. Just literally gluing these buttons. I'm just not trying to get burned. I'm over here using my nails to hold these buttons. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Okay, and I want more buttons. I think I'm gonna do another set on top. Alright, and now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I want to use any of these. So there's one that says Best of Friends or All My Love. I know these don't really go, but I just think that is so cute. Let me see. I think we'll do Best of Friends. Yeah, I'll put it there. Just need some hot glue. And I want to use cookie stickers or chipboard. I don't know, I think that's too much rose gold. Throw in a mint. I think we'll do that. Okay, so I'm gonna add these on. Just gonna use hot glue. Now, at least I was able to use a little bit of everything. Okay, I want to try to use some of these crystal hearts. They're so pretty. I think that'll work. Just use good glue. Oop. Trying to pick up the chipboard that I literally just put down. What am I doing? I was about to add glue on top of that one. I feel like I have to add sequins, but I do want to go through the jewels and try to add some. I'm thinking either these clear, the transparent ones, or the pink AB. I'm gonna go with the pink. So there's tape on here to keep them all in place, and some came off on the tape. I might just use these. As you can see, I'm literally just placing them around. And I think I'm going to use a different tool to add these on. That's actually really cute. I do love those. I'm going to set that back in there because there's still some on that tape. And I think I'm just going to stick with the pink. I think the pink looks really cute. So this is how I do my diamond dots and everything. I just use my right hand to place the glue, and I use my left hand to pick up the gemmie or the diamond dot. I can go crazy with these jewels, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna put that back. I don't know if you guys can see it, but okay, so there's the outer part of the card. I really want to add some sequins. I'm tempted. Okay, you guys, this is when I have to tell myself stop, and then I have to actually do it. But here I am. Again, this is from my mom, so I'm pretty sure she wouldn't care how crazy it is, but okay, I think I'm gonna add just 3 sequins. That's it. Call it a day. Where am I gonna put that? Okay. And I'm just gonna use the same tool. For these, I actually use hot glue. Don't do what I'm doing. I might get burned. But anyway, okay, so there's that. I think the last thing I'm going to do on this card is actually add a piece on the inside. So let me take some scissors. Just going to trim some of these off. And I am going to make an envelope for this. But I think for the envelope I'm going to use like the 12 by 12 paper and just do a plain envelope. And then, like I said, I'm going to do an inner piece. So let me look through the paper pad real quick. Let's see what I could use. I'm just going to leave it plain. I just don't like how like the front is really heavy now. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to do a small square. I hate when my machine is in my way in my videos. It's a struggle, y'all. I have a center desk that I'm trying to get this whole recording situation figured out, but I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do a small square, and I'm going to try to use these photo corners here. So I'm going to cut this down because this is 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 square. I'm going to cut this down to 5 by 5. Okay, so is that not straight? I swear it was straight. Yeah, that's straight. What happened? Oh. Duh. Okay. So 5-inch square. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And I think what I'm going to do is actually I was going to do like a little centerpiece. I could use this to write a little note. So let me just glue all this down really quick. I don't know why I didn't glue my little photo corners down. I wanted them to dry up, but I guess we'll just do it right now. Hope everyone's been doing well. I miss crafting, like, every day. When I was pregnant with Kalea, all I did was craft. When she was born, I was able to craft because I had my little sister come over and help me. She didn't live with me, but while Chris was at work, because he was gone for the whole week for work, she would be there during the day to help. But now, with 2 kiddos and no help since we moved, I only got like about a good hour, maybe 2. Okay, so my battery died, and I realized that I don't have a sentiment. Okay, so I'm adding the glue on, so this is the top part. I'm actually adding it on the inside, on the bottom, and then I'm adding it to the piece of paper. And that's because I just want these to be open on top, so I could, it just has more dimension. Nothing special. I'm not gonna slip in a piece of paper, but you can if you have this die, or if you get it. I just want it for the effect, and then this is going to be my little piece here so it matches. I'm just gonna cut it down. So this is 5 inches. I'm gonna cut this down to 1/4 of an inch on each side, so half. So about 4.5. I'm gonna cut this down to, let's see. So this is just the scrap piece of paper from making a card base. Perfect, okay. Alright, so that's gonna go on there. I think I'll have that little heart right there, just because, I don't know. I do want to do a sentiment. I do have sentiment stamps, but I don't think I have like Mother's Day, like good ones, because this is very scripty, I feel. But I only have this one, I think. This is Heffy Doodles classic sentiment stamp set, and I swear I think I do have a Mother's Day stamp. I think I'm going to skip on stamping the sentiment. I'm just going to glue this all down because I might have a nicer Mother's Day stamp. Okay, so I'm just going to add some ATG. Alright guys, I actually had to turn the camera off, and so it's the next day, but I basically was left with, or left off at this part right here. Yeah, so I can't find my sentiment, so I think I'm actually just going to stamp this piece and put Happy Mother's Day on here. So I think I'm just going to do that really quick using that Heffy Doodle stamp. And I'm just going to put Happy Mother's Day. I need to move my machine out the way. And there is Kalea. She took a really early nap today, but I have to get this video done. So that's who you're going to be hearing in the background. I think I'm just going to put it here on the side. And I'm actually going to use Ballet Slipper from Concord and Ninth. I'm just going to get this done real quick. And it's very faint, but it's all good. It looks fine to me. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's what that says. So now, I'm just gonna put that back because I already got too much of a mess. Now I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did remove some stuff from the box here. I am working on another project, which I will have a project share on. I do have a little TikTok video thing that I posted on it, so you'll be seeing that. And I love how it turned out. It did take a little bit of time, but I feel like if I didn't have, not saying I don't want my kids because I love my kids, but if I didn't have kids, then it wouldn't have taken me a day and a half, or more so just like a whole day. But it is a really cute SVG cut file. Okay. And I'm just gonna lay this down flat in here. I could stitch this piece, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. Oops. And I will be doing a project share of the pieces that I make for May for my design team project, so I'll make sure to have a playlist for all that. But there is the inside of the card. I might sprinkle in a couple of sequins in there. I'm not entirely sure yet, but this is how the card looks. I love all the layers and all the textures in here, from the buttons and even the rhinestones. I did add a couple sequins as well, and the little jewels. I will link down all the items that I used down below so that way you guys can check them out. It is again from Buttons Galore and More. But there is the card. I will try my best to post a picture on Instagram so that way you guys can see all the detail. I feel like on camera sometimes it just doesn't capture everything. So I will make sure to have that there. This is going to have a matching gift bag, so that will be part of my project share video. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching my process video of me making this card. I had so much fun making it. I don't really do this kind of style. I used to, but I stopped doing that when I figured out that I loved Maggie Holmes so much. But you can never hate on Prima, so yes, this card definitely is one that I'm hoping my mom will keep. She does actually keep all my cards, even ones from when I was still in middle school and high school. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. But I'm hoping to get that video out of me making this so that way you guys can know how to do it. Very easy. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day, whatever day it is that y'all are watching this, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!